The Dewa government, after much lingering and backlash, has finally received a full shape almost 3 months after it came into office. The expansion of the cabinet was possible following a power-sharing deal among the stakeholder parties. The newly appointed ministers took their oath and assumed office, paving way for a momentum in government works. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanamma and these are the headlines of the hour. Dewa government receives full status almost 3 months after assuming office. The ministers administered oath of office and secrecy. New government hailed as inclusive. Government withdraws civil service bill and bill on railways that were in course of parliament ratification. Analysts say the scenario highlights misuse of state resources. More than 40 people killed and 140 injured in a suicide bomb attack in Afghan mosque, the third such attack this week. And Chitwan Tigers and Pokhara Rhinos to clash at the finals of Everest Premier League. Match to kick off at 12:15 p.m. Nepal time. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Dewa's government has received a full shape 88 days after assuming office. Representing Nepali Congress, Dilendra Badu has been appointed Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs. Uma Regmi has bagged the Ministry for Women, Children and Senior Citizens. Minendra Rijal has been appointed Minister for Defence, while Uma Kanta Chaudhary has bagged the Ministry for Water Resources. Gyanendra Bahadur Karki has been entrusted with the Ministry for Communication and Information. State Minister for Health, Umesh Shrestha, has been transferred to the Prime Minister's office. Likewise, non-parliamentarian Gajendra Hamal, whose inclusion has been widely criticized, has bagged the Ministry for Industry, Commerce and Supplies. Home Minister Balkrishna Khand and Minister for Foreign Affairs Naren Khadka already represent Nepali Congress in the government. Likewise, CPN Mavi Centre's Devendra Paudel has been appointed Minister for Education, Science and Technology. Sashi Shrestha has been appointed Minister for Land Management, Cooperative and Poverty Alleviation. The Ministry for Youth and Sports has been entrusted to Maheshwar Gahatraz, while both Maya Kumari Yadav has been made Minister for State for Education. Finance Minister Janardhan Sharma and Energy Minister Pampa Vusal already represent Maui Centre in the cabinet. Likewise, Janata Samajwadi Party's Rajendra Shrestha has bagged Ministry for Federal Affairs and General Administration. Renu Yadav has been made Minister for Physical Infrastructure and Transport. Mahendra Raya Yadav has been made Minister for Agriculture, while Ram Sahaya Yadav has bagged Ministry for Forest and Environment. CPN Unified Socialist Birod Khatiwada has been made Minister for Health and Population. Ram Kumari Jhakni has been made Minister for Urban Development, while Prem Bahadur Ale, Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation. Krishna Kumar Shrestha has been appointed Minister for Labour and Social Security. Bhavani Prasad Khapung has been made the Minister of State for Health. The newly appointed ministers in the Dewa cabinet assumed their office from yesterday. The new government has been hailed as balanced and inclusive. Apart from the Prime Minister himself, the 25-member Council of Ministers comprises 6 women representatives, 1 each from Dalit and Tharu community, 4 from Madhesi community and 7 from indigenous group. Janardhan Sharma is the only minister from Karnali province, while there are 2 ministers from the Sudur Paschim province. Bagmati province has the highest number of 7 ministers. Likewise, Lumbini province has 4 ministers in the federal government. The federal government also includes 2 ministers from Gandaki province and 5 from province 2. Meanwhile, there are 4 ministers representing province 1. The Dewa government has not entertained deputy prime ministers against the previous practices, while the cabinet has inducted 3 ministers of state. The government has withdrawn 2 important bills that were in course of Parliament ratification. The Federal Service Bill that was endorsed by the Parliament's State Affairs and Good Governance Committee last year has been withdrawn, a move which has only dented federal administrative mechanism. The bill, which had proposed new retirement age for government employees, was speculated to be ratified from the current session of the Parliament. Nepali Congress, that was in the opposition last year, had stood against the bill. Meanwhile, the withdrawal of the bill has prevented the provincial and local government of formulating new laws. In the meantime, there is growing dissatisfaction over the government decision amid the parties in the ruling alliance. Likewise, the government has also pulled back railway bill that was registered in December 2019. The back-to-back withdrawals of the bills that were earlier deemed as crucial, according to analysts, has only highlighted the misuse of state resources. In our Public Voice segment, we've asked consumers and traders in Kathmandu and Janakpur, how is the festive mood? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
दसैँ पहिलाको जस्तो त अलि छैन नै तर कोभिडले गरेर होला हैन तर बिस्तारै चलपल सुरु हुँदैछ
लकडाउनले गर्दा अलि व्यापार त मार्कामा परेछ
हिजोदेखि स्टार्ट भयो बिस्तारै चलफल बढ्दैछ
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what's your take on the government's decision of withdrawing bills that were in course of parliamentary ratification? Your options are A. Devaluing the parliament, B. Denting federalism, and C. Misuse of state resources. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for the sports update. Chitwan Tigers and Pokhara Rhinos are to clash at the title decider of the Everest Premier League today. Both the teams have expressed confidence in clinching their first EPL title. Speaking at the pre-match conference in Kirtipur, Chitwan captain Sompal Kami said the team would perform calmly and responsibly. Pokhara captain Binod Bhandari said both the teams were well aware of each other's strengths and weaknesses and had prepared for strategies accordingly. This is the first time the two teams are facing each other in the ongoing tournament. Chitwan had chalked out an impressive 9-wicket win in both the previous encounters. The winner will bag a cash prize of 5 million rupees, while the runners-up will take home 1.5 million. The match is scheduled to kick off at 12:15 p.m. Nepal time. Sports Castle Pokhara have been crowned A-Division National Futsal League champions. In the finals of the first edition of the National Futsal League, Sports Castle from Pokhara tamed Sankamul of Kathmandu 4-2 to lift the trophy. In the final played at Pokhara Stadium's covered hall, the home team Sports Castle led the first half 2-1. Bijay Gurung opened the scoring for Pokhara-based club in the 6th minute, in fact. Shankamul equalized in the 11th with a goal by Lakshman Thapa Magar. Kishore Gurung gave Sports Castle the crucial lead at the stroke of half-time, adding his personal second goal to provide his side 2-goal advantage. Mani Lama caught the deficit for Shankamul. However, Kishore Gurung completed the hat-trick to give Sports Castle Pokhara a commanding 4-2 win in the final. Sports Castle bagged a cash award of 1 million rupees along with the winner's trophy, while the second-placed Shankamul had to settle for 500,000 rupees. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.